Hi there. Welcome to the Call of Sales podcast. If you're ready to level up your sales game in less than 5 minutes, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to dive into a professional trade show. We're going to meet one of my bosses. He really made an impression on me when I was a young salesperson at a large industrial group. He was an elegant, cultured man from a good background, and he was very confident in who he was. Every time he attended a trade show, he loved to wander over the competitors' booths. His goal? Fishing for information from the salespeople. He used to do it on the last day, when the atmosphere was more quiet. He had a great technique. I was the same. It started with a quote that set the tone, and then off he went, attacking the competition. For example, he showed up at company A's booth. He said hello to the salespeople. He made compliments on the booth. He asked how the show was going. And then he started talking about competitor B's aggressive tactics in the field. He said it was a scandal. It was disgusting the way they acted. He mentioned that suddenly A would never behave that way because A had the dignity of great leaders on the market. This is pretty much how he played it. Once his boss, Ara, and his smooth talk had done the job, he usually had the salesperson eating out of his hand. Then he stopped talking and listened to everything the other person had to say. The guy was then unstoppable. He spilled tons of information about his own company. That is what my boss, the great Gatsby, was after. Then he moved to the next booth and he started the whole process again with company B talking bad about A and so on. Simple, quick, and most importantly, effective. As a matter of fact, not only did he gather a wealth of information from the field, but the salespeople he talked to also thought he was brilliant and a nice guy. I have witnessed this maneuver a few times. I must admit, I was impressed. What does this story tell us? It talks about the expression of an emotion called disgust. Generally, we hesitate to use this emotion in sales, but to gather intelligence, it makes sense. It's usually more a tool for marketers or advertisers. You know, the ads for products that eliminate bad odors. You see someone pinching their nose with a disgusted expression on their face. Bottom line, it stinks. The next scene shows them grabbing an aerosol can. They're dancing around the room, spraying the ozone-depleting weapon of mass destruction. What I want to show you with this story about my old boss is simple. Sales isn't just about positive emotions. A good salesperson knows how to use everything that makes us human. Sometimes you need to check out the dark side. So now, grab a pen and paper. Write down what you know about your competitors, their products, their pricing, their latest innovations, their image with customers. Basically, everything you need to know better than your customers so you don't come across as a fool when they ask you about it. You know, this sneaky question, what do you have that so-and-so doesn't? Even if they don't ask, you need to be ready with an answer. Check also out the way you gather all this intelligence. Enjoy selling and talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.